Okay, when you open up the image, it's upside down for a reason, just to have you go through it. If you scan something and forget to make it right reading, so you can go to image rotation, do a 180-degree turn on it, see if it's on the layers panel. And you'll see some of the folded pieces inside the scan. When you zoom into it, you can see a little bit of the ink line is still a little bit washed out. So you just have to go to Image Adjust Levels, and that allows you to see this a little bit closer. And you can still zoom in and spacebar around while this menu's open. And it shows the histogram, which gives you the dark values, and it's increasing the dark values as well as the light. So by doing so, it's going to eliminate some of the pixels that are there based on the white. And the midtone is just for the grayscale, but you can see that with the spacebar selected, it's all connected pretty well into that section, so you can see a pretty good version of it. Click OK. Again, this is a background layer, so I double click on it to activate it. And right here there's a couple pieces that are there, so you can use the eraser tool. And the healing brush is in there as well. Eraser tool just gives you the eraser onto this layer and paints it out. Or you can use the brush tool default and swap it with the colors. Places it in there. You can get some color references by going to the internet and just type in Scooby and just hit images, and it'll give you cartoon, maybe not. Take the movie off of there, and that'll give you a color image. So you can take this image and just literally drag and drop it right onto the desktop there. Give it a new layer. Maybe not. Copy it. Paste it in there. Easy drawing, Scooby. Get a bigger photo of it. And this image is pretty good size, so just trash that. Take the selection tool. Just hit OK. And check the checkbox. So it gives you a color palette that you can choose from. And just using some of the base tone, if I eyedrop color that section there, I'm going to give it a layer above it. And very similar to this, use the gradient tool. And the gradient section up there has the paint bucket tool in there. All these tolerances up here at the top, contiguous, all the layers. When you click on this, you'll notice that it fills it all because there's a gap down below here. So what you need to do is go down here and fix this. I drop it with a brush. Make it a hard edge brush. Close that, make this smaller. And that gives you that piece. So then go back to this layer with the gradient tool. I drop and grab that. Now you can see where you can fill this part in. So it's pretty quick and easy once you get that selection there. I drop color some of the blue. G for gradient. I drop color for that. Zoom into this guy. And there you have it. So if you go in through this part, still taking a look at the pink colors. Gives you that part. So there you have the major part of it colored. So now you have this guy with the layers, and that becomes a solid piece. So now you can go back in and shade some of this very easily. Just put a color here. You can option to clip that path. I drop this guy. Brush. Soft edge brush. If you want just the color brown, you can select it, hit contiguous off, and lets you select all of it. Hide the edges.